Hello everyone, today I come to speak in front of you the common man. And hey, you also, don't you think you are elite? Because in the eyes of super elite, you are just like us. Now, in the present scenario across the globe, protest against the COVID mandate is going on. It started first in Canada and then spread all over the globe. First, we come to vaccines. It is not about vaccine, it's about forced vaccination, that too of the vaccine which probably don't work and still under trial. So the question arises why they are forcing you to take the vaccine which is under trial and does not work. Because you were first told if you get a single shot, you are saved from that virus. But after that came another shot, then came the booster dose, and how much more are going to come, I don't know. The whole conspiracy started long back in 2009 or maybe before that. You just type UW Madison and Bill Gates on Google. You will get an article of November 19, 2009. Just note the date, November 19, 2009. Go through that article where UW Madison gets a grant of 9.5 million from Bill Gates to identify virus mutation that would serve as an early warning of potential pandemic influenza virus. Now I give you two examples of vaccine manufacturers, Bharat Biotech in India and Serum Institute. Both are connected with BG. BG, you understand, as Bharat Biotech has collaboration with the same company, UW Medicine. BG is among the top 5 funders of WHO. He is neither a doctor nor he has a medical background, but he knew that this thing is going to be a pandemic. How is it possible? This protest started first in Canada. I was guessing why this started in Canada. Why? My theory is that because vast amount of people from any countries live in Canada, yet the population is still very low and easily controllable. So Trudeau set an example worldwide at how easily your rulers can crush you. The message went loud and clear across the globe. In every country, the ruling and opposition parties are on the same side of coin. They just pretend to be fighting with each other. It's just like a WWE match where the match is already fixed, that we all know, but still we get thrilled with the action on TV. Just compare the same what is going on in the mainstream media. Now we can come to mainstream media. Most of the leading mainstream media of each country before this pandemic, the corporates bought them. Either they literally bought them or buys them by giving crores and crores of rupees advertisement. The few of them which are still opposing the government don't think they are opposing they are also just pretending to oppose the government as they are the B team in this conspiracy. They are just acting that they are opposing the government. I think they are themselves are the funder of this freedom movement which is going on. Because in India also when the farmer protest started, people donated in huge amount. We don't know where the fund came from, but a large amount of fund came. Same in the Canadian truckers protest, large amount of funds came. My theory is that you may agree or you may not agree with that. They themselves started the funding for the movement because they knew that many people will oppose their illegal mandates. So Many of us were willing to protest, and every movement needs a fund. If you get a huge amount of funding, it's easy for you to start a movement because without funding, no movement can survive. They funded you, you started the movement, they led the movement to spread for many days. The whole mainstream media showed the movement. They were 24 hours, 24 into 7, they were showing the movement updates, and then they crush you, giving a loud and clear message. If their intention was to suppress the movement, then at the time of the beginning of the movement, they would have suppressed. It was much more easier for them to crush the movement at that time. But they waited. They waited to spread the movement. They waited that everybody follows what's going on. And then suddenly, boom, the movement was crushed forcefully. It was a loud and clear message. And this set an example for everybody that if you oppose, see what we can do. They created a fear in you. Even this is scripted, my friend. Even this is scripted. In every big country, the same thing happened. The ruling and opposition are on the same side, and we, the common man, are on the other side. They achieved what they wanted to. Just think what this pandemic brought you and taught you. Obey whatever your government says. Don't go for logics. Whatever the mainstream media showed, they brainwashed you. Judiciary across the globe was silent. The courts were shut. Everywhere they use police and manpower to thrash who don't follow their orders. And mainly they created such a fear that people got isolated from the societies and even their own families. They have a bigger plan. This is just a starting, and worst is yet to come. Now we come to Ukraine and Russia issue. What's going on? My idea is the Third World War already began, which was planned many years ago. It began in 2019, December they started this. This is not the actual World War bombarding, tanks, gun shells, AK-47 and arms. This is not about that. This is financial war. And this is the financial war between the elites, political class, corporations. And this war is between them and us, common man. You lose your job, your salary is half, you are stopped to roam freely anywhere. And what this Russia Ukraine crisis is going to do is easily understandable. See the position of the financial markets, share markets all over the world. What happened? The markets crashed. This is the script. All the retail investors, their saved money, their investments, all gone. So, my friend, this is the Third World War. This is the financial war. Be ready. The worst things are still awaiting. And you know who is responsible for that? We ourselves are responsible for that. They spoiled the education system. Now, what the schools are doing, they are not educating the people, they are training. Never ask a question. They are training us. They are training our kids. Don't ask questions. Follow what you are told. And we ourselves are responsible because we stopped asking questions. God.